Well, what do you think, Kay? The moment I laid my eyes on it, I knew it had to be your gown. It's... No need to thank me. You know, it was the only way I could think to express my innermost feelings about you marrying Fox. I hope this sentiment comes through.
Oh, yes, Ivy, your sentiment always comes through loud and clear. You really shouldn't have.
Don't be silly. I wouldn't have it any other way. You can wrap it up.
Oh, don't you dare.
Would you give us just a minute? You know, Kay, I would have thought your mother would have taught you to accept a gift with a little more grace.
It's not gonna work, Ivy.
What's that?
Whatever little tricks you have up your sleeve, you're not gonna get me to call off this wedding to Fox. I am marrying your son, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it.
So, you don't like the dress?
Nothing is too good for my Kay. I want the start of our life together to be perfect.
Oh, yes.
I love you. I need you. He will not ruin things between Kay and me. Kay loves me, not Miguel.
Officer down, she's been shot.
Hey, police, freeze! I mean it! Stop or I'll shoot!
Oh! Oh. Damn. Oh. Damn it. Oh. No.
Nice work, cadet. Yeah. Nice work.
Did you know that weight training can be one of the most beneficial things you could do for yourself?
I did not know that.
Well, it is. And you're a quick learner. So sit down. I'll give you a spot.
Okay. This?
That's fine. Now, the idea here is to lift this without straining, you know? But you want to have enough tension in order to be slightly challenged. Here. Give it a shot there.
Thank you. I think I'm feeling challenged, all right. This way?
Sure,
Or this way? Thank you for showing me.
Be a little easier if you try it that way there.
God, yes. I think I have it.
Let me grab these from you here.
Oh, okay. It's quick.
You're lucky me. I have you.
Look, no offense, Ethan. You're talking the walk. You're just not walking it.
Why do you think I despise myself so much right now, Noah? I want to be faithful to my wife, I do. And every time I get around Teresa, my vows, they're right out the window.
Well, don't you think that gives you a clue as to what you're supposed to do?
It gives me a clue that I'm weak when it comes to Teresa. I have no willpower when it comes to Teresa. It's like there's some magnetic pull between us that just... I can't even put it into words.
Wait, you're saying it's only about the sex with her?
No. Yes, that's some of it. But I've never, ever felt for a woman this way before.
Yeah, you really love her.
Yeah. But no, I love Gwen too. I do. I'm married to her. I owe it to her.
Whoa, hey, look. If you ask me, the words "owe" and "married" do not belong in the same sentence together. All I'm saying is that you really need to sit down and think long and hard about the choice you have made so far. And then you need to think about what you want for the rest of your life.
How can I do it? How can I just leave Gwen? Just leave her for Teresa?
Ethan, I think the real question is how can you stay with Gwen when your heart is somewhere else?
Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life.
Look, it's not like the choice you've made so far is going gangbusters.
Yeah, I guess it isn't.
Not if every time you come within 2 feet of Teresa, you want to jump into bed with her.
Hold on a minute. It's not that simple. You don't think I've thought long and hard about what it would be like just to leave Gwen and go with Teresa? But I'll tell you something. I don't like the idea of living without Gwen. I don't. I really do love Gwen.
Look, I'm not doubting that you love Gwen, all right? All I'm saying is that when you talk about Teresa, your whole expression changes. You light up. All right? And not once have I ever heard you use the phrase "owe her" in the same sentence with Teresa.
Gwen and I have a family, Noah. We have a little girl together, Jane.
Yes, and Jane is your daughter with Teresa, right? And Teresa's son, little Ethan, well, he looks at you like a father, doesn't he?
Well, that's different.
No, whoa, it's not if you ask me, all right? If you ask me, what you have with Teresa and little Ethan is every bit as much of a family as you, Gwen, and Jane.
Well, I never knew working out could be this fun.
I told you I could teach you a few things, boss. You ready for some more surprises?
Absolutely. You are too much.
It's never too much for you, Tess. You like?
I love it. Yeah, no one's ever treated me this way before.
Well, I figured you had a good time at our surprise lunch at the Sequith the other day. So I tried to recreate it, right here, downstairs from the offices.
Oh, it's amazing. I could get used to this.
Well, I was just gonna take you out to a lunch someplace nice. Then I figured you can go out to lunch at any expensive place, anytime, any day. So I tried to do something that you weren't really used to. Something that maybe someone else wouldn't have thought of.
And you have olives. Can I tell you that those are my absolute favorite?
Yeah, I was going through some old press clippings on you, and I found a Q&A on your favorite things.
It's incredible.
You're incredible. I'm just a regular guy trying to sweep a beautiful girl off her feet.
Consider me swept. So I really did good.
You did good. Not great. You see, you lunked out. This was virtual reality. Now, had you been out on the street, chances are your mistake could have cost you your life. You know what your mistake was?
Yes. I had the wrong suspect in my sights. I thought the clean-cut guy in the suit was the victim, and I assumed the thuggy-looking one was the bad guy.
Well, looks can be deceiving.
Right. And it was after I'd been shot that I realized I was aiming at the wrong guy.
Exactly. Now, the thing that I am trying to instill here is that things aren't always as they seem. Sometimes you have very little time in which to act. You have to be able to assess the situation no matter how little time you have or how tired you may be. Now, had this been real life, Cadet Crane, chances are you'd be lying dead in the street right now.
No, excuse me, I will not be put on hold. This is Julian Crane. I want the trust executive to cut off all Crane funding to Harmony Hospital immediately. Every department, all of it, as of today. I'll confirm my order in writing later.
What was that all about?
Well, it's personal.
Something to do with Eve?
She told me she will not marry me, and I'm not about to let her go.
And, you think you're gonna win her back by putting the hospital that she's devoted her entire life to out of business?
Fox, you're still wet behind the ears when it comes to affairs of the heart. Your old man knows what he's doing.
Does he?
Yes, you see, Eve is about to find out that she needs me a hell of a lot more than she realized.
Well, I really had hoped you'd accept my gift in the spirit in which it was given.
Oh, that's exactly what I'm doing, Ivy. You went out and found the most hideous wedding dress you could find.
Oh, really, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, Kay.
Ivy, did you really think that this childish strategy would come between my marriage to Fox? Because it's gonna take a lot more than an ugly wedding gown to keep me from becoming your daughter-in-law.
Oops. I hope you'll forgive her ill-mannered behavior. I wish I could blame her bad temper on roiling hormones, but the truth is, she's been a little bitch as long as I can remember. Why don't you go take care of that other business we talked about, and you can leave the dress?
You can leave too.
Oh, not before I see you model this gown.
Right. I would rather walk down the aisle in a paper bag than wear that thing.
Well, I'm really sorry you don't find this dress to your liking, and I tried so hard to find a dress that was really, really you. You know, the true you. The one deep down full of petty resentment and malicious behavior. Are you honestly going to tell me that you're going to let me tell Fox that you turned down my generous gift without even trying it on?
Fine. Fine, I will try it on, but there is no way in hell I'm gonna wear this to get married in.
Well, that we can agree on, because you are not getting married. And now to the second part of my plan.
Wait, who's this?
Miss Rose at the Harmony Bridal Salon on Harrington. One of our customers, Kay Bennett, asked me to give you a call.
She all right?
Oh, she's fine. She just wanted me to ask if you could meet her here.
Yeah, fine. Just tell her I'm on my way.
I will.
Well?
The young man you asked me to call, he's on his way.
Excellent. You know, I think I missed my calling. I should have been a wedding planner. Or maybe wedding unplanner is more appropriate.
You are my passion for life.
So what now?
You're asking me? Aren't you the one with all the surprises up his sleeve?
About some more personal training.
Well, I could handle that. And I think I know like 1 or 2 exercises that you might not be familiar with.
Well, I'd love to see them.
Follow me. What are you doing?
I think I'd rather work out right here if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind at all.
Cadet Crane. May I have a word with you?
Me? Yeah, sure.
Good luck.
Okay, I know I made a mistake by thinking the guy in the suit was the good guy, but I won't do that again.
I wasn't gonna scold you.
You weren't?
No. See, the fact of the matter is, you did do a great job. You nailed the suspect even after he shot you.
Thanks, but like you said, I could have been killed.
That is true, but I also made this scenario more difficult for you than I did anyone else.
Really?
Yeah. Well, see, first I made it foggy, and, well, I also made you run farther than anyone else, so you were exhausted, and, well, the bottom line is, I made it very difficult for you to get a good grade.
Then you admit you're giving me a harder time than anyone else.
Yeah, I admit it. But there's a reason for that. And the reason is, I want you to be prepared for anything once you get out of here.
And what about your sister Paloma?
Yeah, her too. I wouldn't be able to stand it if anything happened to either one of you.
Well, I'm not surprised you feel that way about your sister, but
I
didn't...
care about you. A lot.
Oh, it's even worse on than off. Ugh, how dare Ivy try to sabotage my wedding to Fox? My wedding. I'm getting married. I'm about to marry the man of my dreams. Why don't I feel more excited? This is supposed to be the happiest time of my life. It doesn't make sense. I love Fox. I do. I know I do. And we're going to be so happy together. But, Miguel. No. No, I have got to be imagining this.
Hey. You mean it?
Well, Fox, I never loved anyone the way I love Eve, and I can't let her go.
No, you see, that part I understand. It's your strategy that I'm not so sure about, Father.
Well, I suppose then it's time that you learn, Fox. You're a crane. Cranes do what they must to achieve the desired ends. You understand that, don't you?
Of course, I understand that. It's...
Okay. When you get in trouble, it's when you back away from your goals. I never believed my father until now. But by God, he was right.
Grandfather Alistair hurt you more than anybody else, Father.
You know how he succeeded? He never let his conscience or his ethics get in the way. If one is to attain one's dreams, one must put those things behind him.
Thank you, but I don't think I'll have to resort to manipulations to hold on to Kay. It's like I told you before, things are great with us now.
I see. You're sure about that?
Yes, I'm positive. In fact, we just moved up the wedding date, and I just got off the phone with the travel agent who is currently booking her honeymoon. Things haven't been better. Thanks, Dad.
I tell you, I really hate to put a damper on your pathetic naivete, Fox, but I thought that was the case with Eve.
The situation with Kay is completely different. Eve and TC were married and living in the same house for years, raising their daughters.
Now, you see, the only difference is that Kay and Magellan are not married, but they too share a child, and that seems to make all the difference. What if you were to find out that Kay was still conflicted about Miguel? The same way that Eve was drawn back in by TC.
I won't let that happen. I will not lose Kay.
You're sure about that?
I will do whatever it takes. Even if I have to get rid of Miguel.
Miguel,
God, you're beautiful.
not in this, I'm not. Don't say that.
Why? It's how I feel. It's how I see you, Kay. I mean, it doesn't matter what you're wearing. You're still the most beautiful girl in the world.
Stop, okay? Why are you doing this to me? You're not even serious.
I said I wasn't being serious.
Me, I said it. Look, I think you keep forgetting that I was there last night when you were dancing all over Siren.
Not for the reason you think.
It doesn't matter what the reason was, okay? I cannot be with a man who's chasing after another woman.
But you don't even know what I
You
was...
left me once before to go chasing after Charity just because you wanted to have a life with her.
Look, I told you that was a mistake.
Yeah, well, maybe it was, but it cost me your trust. I mean, why would I trust you now after what you did with Charity and what you're doing with Siren? I can't play these games anymore, Miguel. That's why I'm marrying Fox, because he means the words that come out of his mouth.
But you've misunderstood everything about Siren and the Blue Note, Kay.
I know what I saw.
Look, I wanted to be with you. I wanted to talk you out of marrying Fox. I wanted you to realize that you love me as much as I love you.
What, by practically having sex with her on the dance floor?
No, that's not why, Kay. I was with Siren, acting the way I was, to protect you. Okay, she blackmailed me. I was doing it to protect you.
I think it's time for you to make that other phone call we talked about.
Yes, Ms. Winthrop, of course.
A mother must do what a mother must do.
Listen, everything you're saying makes sense. But I don't know if I can live with the decision once I make it.
Ethan, I'm not really in a position to give anyone advice. I mean, God knows my love life is shot to hell.
Hey, doesn't mean you're wrong, right?
No, it doesn't. And also, I've got a leg up on you. I am not in the middle of this thing. Okay, that means I have a little perspective on the situation.
Yeah.
Okay, look, we didn't grow up together the way that, most brothers do, right? But look, it doesn't mean that I don't think about you in that way.
That goes both ways.
Because I want you to have happiness just as much as I want it for Kay or for Jessica.
I appreciate it.
And so if it seems like I'm coming down on you a little hard, it's not because I'm trying to make you feel worse. It's kind of my attempt at helping. Look, the one thing that I've learned along the way is that life is so precious. It is so delicate that you can't afford to spend 1 minute with the wrong person.
Noah, that's the problem. I don't know which person is the right person, Gwen or Teresa.
Great. That's a question only you can answer for yourself. I can't help you there. All right? But the thing that you are doing right now is no good for anyone.
I just feel damned if I do or damned if I don't. No matter what I do, no matter what decision I make, I'm gonna hurt somebody. I'm gonna hurt her bad.
Come on, like the three of you aren't hurting now. Look at you.
Gwen says that she's not worried about Teresa anymore.
If you believe that one, I got a big old bridge in Brooklyn to sell you next. Okay? Because Gwen is going to be worried about you and Teresa until the day she dies. Unless you make a decision, a choice between the two of them once and for all. That is the only chance you three have at a real future.
You're right. You're right. And this can't go on any longer. I just don't know how I'm gonna choose between Teresa or Gwen.
Too hot for you?
I love it, actually.
Tell me, this doesn't feel great.
Wow. What are you doing? It does feel good.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You try?
Mm-hmm.
Say something.
No, you say something. Say what you just said again. Maybe I misunderstood.
I don't think you did.
Well, humor me, okay?
I care about you, okay? That's what I said. I know sometimes I send you mixed messages.
I'll try most of the time.
Okay. Most of the time. But you mean a lot to me, and I'm sorry if I give you a hard time, okay?
Then I'm sorry too.
For what?
Behaving like a child earlier.
Which time was that exactly?
In judo training, when I called Sheridan's name out on purpose. Because I knew it would distract you. It was the only way I could think of to pin you down on the mat.
It worked.
But it was cheating. It wasn't fair.
I'm not gonna argue with you about that.
What?
Me. I'm just laughing at myself and how I totally underestimated you. You've got great instincts, which is probably the most important prerequisite to being a good cop.
Because I knew how to distract you?
Yeah, exactly. Well, come on, you can't teach that in cadet training. Either you have it or you don't.
Then you're not mad at me for using Sheridan's name.
More like impressed. Yeah. They used your opponent's Achilles heel to take advantage of him.
Yeah, I guess I did.
All right, take it easy. Let's not get all cocky because you can't always do that. You don't have time. You may not know their weakness. What?
You're giving me too much credit and yourself not enough.
For what?
I don't see your love for my Aunt Sheridan as a weakness or an Achilles heel.
It is. Believe me. And the fact of the matter is, I've hurt both you and Sheridan, two women that are very important to me and that I care a lot about.
You mean that?
Yeah, I mean that. I wouldn't say it if I didn't. Not to mention Paloma totally called me out on it.
Yeah, remind me to say thank you to your sister.
No, seriously, she let me have it with both barrels. And she was right.
Wow.
So, I'm sorry. You accept my apology?
Kay and I are on track. She loves me, and not Miko.
Didn't you just say that if you ever found out they were carrying on behind your back?
Take care of it.
Permanently?
I would do whatever I had to do. Enough said. Excuse me. Fox Crane.
I have a message for you from Kay Bennett.
Who is this?
I work at the Harmony Bridal Salon.
Oh, Yes, my fiance was supposed to come down there today. Is she still there?
Oh, yes. That's why I'm calling. And she's trying on gowns now, and she wanted me to find out if it would be possible for you to meet her here.
Oh, I'm sure I could slip away from the office for a few minutes.
Good, because she wants you to help her select the tuxedos for the male members of the wedding party.
You tell her I'll be down there in 10 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Crane. I have an amazing selection of male formal wear. I'll pull some samples for Mr. Crane.
Don't waste your time.
Excuse me? But
No,
he's...
no one is going to be trying on tuxedos today. Moreover, there is not going to be any wedding.
But I spend hours...
Don't worry. You're getting paid for your time.
Well, this is highly irregular. If you'll excuse me, I have to help another customer.
Of course. Everything's in place for the perfect storm. With Kay smack in the eye.
Okay, I mean, the only reason I was acting that way with Siren was
Practically having sex with her in front of me and everyone else?
Look, I know what it looked like, okay? But I wasn't enjoying it.
Oh, please, Miguel.
I'm telling you the truth, Kay. Siren took a picture of you and me kissing on Tabitha's couch in her living room.
Last night?
Yeah. Right before Fox came back early from work, remember?
She was there, wasn't she? She kept shooting me those smug looks while she was playing with her phone.
See, now you know why. Then you went upstairs with Fox, and Siren came on to me. I turned her down, and that's when she pulled out her cell phone and showed me the picture and said if I didn't do exactly what she told me to do, she'd show it to Fox.
Really? Wait. I don't get it. You keep saying how you don't want me to be with Fox, you want me to be with you. Well, if he would have seen that picture, I'm sure he would have gone ballistic. He would have probably broken up with me. Why wouldn't you let her show it to him?
Look, I'm not gonna lie, Kay. I was tempted. But, I mean, I couldn't do that to you.
Why not?
Because I know how much Fox loves you, and I've seen his temper. I couldn't let him take out his anger on me and then maybe on you. Look, I didn't want you to get hurt, Kay.
Oh, I can't believe you would do that for me.
Kay, I'll do anything to protect you. I love you. And I always will.
What am I doing? I can't do this. It's wrong.
I don't think so, Kay. This is what we should be doing.
It's not about forgiving you. Yes, I have been hurt by you, but it's not your fault.
You care?
The way you still feel about Sheridan. She feels the same way about you. So even if you were able to put your relationship with her behind you, she's not doing a very good job of it herself.
Well, maybe not, but she's made her decision to stay married to Chris.
Yeah, she says she has, but those are just words. Words I'm not sure she can live by. Are you?
Well,
see? No wonder you're twisted inside out when it comes to your love life. You don't know what Sheridan wants either. Frankly, if there's anyone to blame for the state of our affair, it's my aunt. I don't think she's been fair to you.
yeah, well, I don't think we should blame Sheridan either.
Oh, come on, Luis, why not? She's the one calling all the shots. She keeps putting herself in proximity to you, knowing perfectly well that every time she does it, you get your hopes up all over again.
Well, I don't know that that's intentional.
She's around too much for it not to be. I mean, here you are trying to be strong and move on with your life, and every time you turn around, there she is. No wonder the memories of your time with her keep flooding back. No wonder you're still confused.
No, I still don't think we should blame Sheridan.
Stop protecting her. Every time I turn around, she comes up with a new excuse to come by the police station or run into you somewhere. It's just not right. Not to mention insensitive.
I can handle it. I gotta take a shower. Talk later.
If you can't tell Sheridan to back off, then I can. And will.
Wow. I don't know what to say, Tess.
Unbelievable.
What? You remember the times we made love today?
No. But I like you so much, I am starting to like the name Tess.
How about some more champagne?
I'd love some.
I left it in the gym, so I have to get it.
Okay.
All right, I'll be right back.
I haven't thought about Ethan for hours. Jerry takes care of me. In every way, actually. That was fair.
It's you, Aunt Sheridan. You're what's wrong.